live is what we're going to do. So I don't know if it'll work, but for those of you on, I'm recording the class of my 12:15 Agata. Hi guys, thanks for coming. But beginning in a comfortable posture, you can be seated, you can take child's pose, you can lay on your back if you have any pains in your back today, but we're going to grab a block. And coming into body, so take a moment, close your eyes. If you're comfortable, allow the body to settle in. Scan and see if there's any areas of contraction that maybe you can relax just by bringing your awareness to them. So relax your jaw, maybe the neck, maybe shoulders. And then coming into breath, we breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Just finding a rhythm to begin with. Maybe making your inhales a little fuller than what you might unconsciously do. Exhaling nice and slowly and completely. Exhales maybe slightly longer than your inhales. And breathing in again, filling up, expanding through your torso, feeling the oxygen, prana, this life force energy moving in. As you exhale, slowly releasing breath out, along with any contraction or tension or stress or worry. Just take a few more moments here. Your last breath where you are. And we'll begin to move into table, coming onto hands and knees. Inviting some movement into the practice. We'll begin with some cat-cow breaths. So ground into your hands, knees under hips. As you inhale, lower through the belly, lift the head and tailbone. Exhale, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone, really lift up through the back. We'll spend a few more rounds of breath here. And I recommend closing your eyes, bringing your awareness into the body and how you feel as you're moving. And in this practice, we move away from the mind, and the mind begins to settle. We also just connect with body as we prepare for our practice. And so maybe another breath or two. You can take any variations that might feel better, maybe some circles or more towards a child's pose. And whenever you're ready, we'll settle back into stillness, coming into a child's pose. Knees can come together farther. Try to relax again the forehead to the mat. Relax your arms, relax the jaw. And just come into the sensations within your body. Maybe you can feel your heartbeat. Maybe you can feel some warmth in your shoulders or tingling in your hands or your legs, your toes, maybe a stretch in your back. And then always coming back to breath. Inhaling fully, exhaling completely. Maybe exhales at least as long as your inhales, maybe just a bit longer. So last breath here, and then we'll come up into a table, okay? In a moment, we'll do some balancing tables. So again, lining shoulders, wrists, knees, and hips. We'll extend right leg back. And then your choice if you want to extend your left arm up or not. But try to keep hips level, stay strong in your belly. Spine is long. And we'll add some movement. So it's an in-breath here. As you exhale, you can tuck and round like the cat. So tilt the pelvis, tuck the chin. And then as you breathe in again, extend and lengthen back out. Just two more like that. Exhale, rounding, tucking. Deep breath in as you extend. Then exhale slowly, smoothly. Good. Lengthen out as you inhale. Everything comes down as you exhale, and then a couple breaths to do whatever you would like. You might stretch in a way, you might come into stillness, you might need a little bit of movement. And I recommend just closing your eyes and kind of exploring the space and doing whatever feels best. And when you're ready, we'll come back into our table, grounding through the hands, lining knees and hips, and it's your left leg that extends back this time. Option to extend the right arm or not. Okay, but strong through the core here, gazes down, so you're lengthening through the whole spine. And then we'll add movement. It's an in-breath to begin, and as you exhale, tuck and round. So hollow the belly, tuck the chin. Two more times, really lengthen and extend out as you breathe in. And then exhale, round and tuck. One more time. Inhaling again, exhales at least as long as your inhale, maybe a bit longer, exhale. And then big breath in as you lengthen out. Everything comes down as you exhale, and again, that time for yourself. Okay, movement, stillness, again, I recommend closing your eyes and just maybe some somatic or organic movements. Maybe just find stillness and feel the energy moving and shifting about. Right, always coming back to breath. We'll take another breath or so, and then we'll meet in a downward dog. So hands are grounded, toes tucked, and lift the knees. You can find movement if you like here, pedaling the feet out, making sure that the neck is relaxed, you're not holding any tension there, relax the jaw, and moving the breath, slow breaths in, slow breaths out. Good. Let's take one more breath in here, and then feet to the top of the mat as you exhale, standing forward fold. And as you breathe in, we'll lift up halfway, so fingertips to shins, we engage through the upper back of it, but then exhale and fold and relax the neck and shoulders. And again, halfway up as you inhale. Exhaling as you fold. This time we'll come to stand. Inhale your arms all the way up. Bring your hands to your heart as you exhale. Good. Pausing here. Maybe close your eyes, but come into the energy of your body. Notice the tingling, the sensation, heartbeat, pulse, vibration. Good. And we'll do our sun salutation A, variation. And so as you breathe in, lift both arms overhead. Forward fold as you exhale, all the way down. Lift up halfway as you breathe in. Bring your hands to your mat as you breathe out. Plank as you inhale, so you can step or hop. And then lowering down as you exhale. Cobra or upward dog as you breathe in, lift head and shoulders. And then downward dog as you breathe out. And we'll take 2 breaths in here. 1 deep breath out. 1 more inhale here. Feet to the top of the mat as you exhale. You can step or hop. Lift up halfway as you breathe in. Exhale as you fold. Inhale to stand, lifting your arms. Hands to your heart as you exhale. We'll do that 1 more time. As you breathe in, reach arms overhead. Forward fold as you exhale. Halfway lift as you inhale. Hands to the mat as you exhale. Plank as you breathe in. Lower down as you breathe out. Lift head and shoulders up as you inhale. Downward dog as you exhale. Good. 2 breaths in here. Maybe a cleansing breath out, opening the mouth. 1 more in breath. Feet to the top of the mat as you exhale. Halfway lift as you breathe in. Exhale as you fold. Inhale to stand, lift your arms. Hands to your heart as you exhale, and then pausing here. An option to close your eyes, but come into the energy of your body. Right, breathe deeply in, maybe slowly out. Feel again the warmth, maybe again vibration, the pulse, the tingling, and just noticing what you can notice here. And with your next in breath, lift your arms overhead. Forward fold as you exhale. Halfway lift as you breathe in. This time we'll fold with the exhale and then spend a few breaths in a standing forward fold. You might take ragdoll where you bend your knees, cross your hands into your elbows. You might just allow the arms to hang. There's lots of lines you can take with your arms. And be sure your neck is relaxed so the head hangs heavy, your shoulders hang heavy. With 2 more breaths. And if your inhales are full, you might feel a stretch or sensation change. As you breathe in, your exhales are nice and long and complete. And last breath here, and then you can release any bind you have with your arms, and then slowly come up to stand. And then keep eyes closed, awareness in the back as you kind of stretch all the way up your spine. And then into the shoulders, into the neck as you roll up, and then just again, pausing at the top, noticing the sensations within the body. And it's really healthy for mind to just come into body and settle. And with your next breath in, lift arms overhead. Forward fold as you exhale. Halfway lift as you breathe in. Hands to your mat as you breathe out. Plank with your in-breath. Lower down as you exhale. Lift head and shoulders up as you breathe in. Downward dog as you breathe out. This time we'll spend a couple breaths here. And so again, activate your hands, your fingers, but relax your neck. And maybe you can open up to the shoulders, the chest a bit more. Maybe lift the tailbone a little higher towards the sky. Then last breath here, and then we'll bring the knees to the mat with the inhale and find a wide leg child's pose as you exhale. So the knees come a little wider than what's comfortable. Big toes touch, and forehead may rest to the ground. You might relax your arms. And you can adjust if it's not right, but really try to settle in. Take a moment, again, just come inwards. Notice again the sensations here, maybe a stretch somewhere, maybe tingling, coolness, warmth. And try to doesn't matter what you feel, it's just a matter of feeling. We're often disconnected from our bodies or stuck up in our heads or the future and the past, and just pulling our awareness down into our bodies is really, really healthy for our minds and our hearts. So last breath here. And we'll come back up into the table. Make our way into our downward dogs again. Just taking a moment in your downward dog. Be grounded in your hands, relax the neck, open through shoulders, through the back, through the legs. This time we'll inhale the right foot to the sky with the inhale, and then bend your knees, stack your hips as you exhale. So opening hips, one breath in, one breath out. And then three-legged dog as you inhale. We'll step to the top of the mat with the exhale. Find a crescent with our in-breath. So stay on the toes of the back foot as you lift your arms overhead. Good, 2 breaths here. Okay, we're active in the back leg, opening up through chest, through heart, as well as hips. Last in-breath, and then your left hand can come down to the ground as you exhale. And open the right arm and shoulder up towards the sky. Good, breathing here. Last in-breath, both hands come down as you exhale. And then your choice from here, you can go straight back to a child's pose, a downward dog. You can flow if you like your flow. Okay, we'll just take maybe 2 or 3 or so breaths between sides just to do whatever feels best for you. Sometimes we need to stretch, sometimes we need more stillness, sometimes we need more movement. And this is just time for your personal practice. And so making your way back to your downward dogs when you're ready. And grounding through your hands, open through shoulders, through heart, through chest, as well as legs. It's the left foot that reaches to the sky with the inhale, and then bend the knees, stack the hips as you exhale. Nice deep breath in here. Slow breath out. And then three-legged dog as you inhale. Step to the top of your mat with your exhale. Crescent as you breathe in. So stay on the toes of the back foot as you lift your arms. Stay here as you exhale, then 2 more breaths. So we're opening through the front of the hips all the way up to the front of the right side of the body. Last in-breath. And then it's the right hand that comes down as you exhale. Left hand opens up to the sky. So really try to rotate that left shoulder up. Good. Maybe 1 more breath there. And then both hands come down as you exhale. And then this is the time for yourself. Right? You might want to flow. You might want to stretch. And you might want to just find stillness and rest. You might need to strengthen, right? Whatever you need here, this is your time. And often we're not really sure what we need, but with practice and this coming inwards, we reconnect with that. So, and maybe another breath or so. And then we'll come back into downward dog. So from your downward dog, it's the right foot to the sky as you inhale. Bend the knees, stack the hips as you exhale. Full breath in, full breath out. Three-legged dog with your in-breath. Step to the top of the mat as you exhale. We'll find crescent again as we breathe in. But this time we'll open up to a warrior 2 with the exhale. So you want to pivot so that your hips and shoulders face this side of the room. Good. And then just 3 times. As you inhale, you'll straighten your leg, lift both arms up to the sky. And then exhale, bend your knee, come back into your warrior 2. 2 more. Maybe you close your eyes. Right? You don't have to, but again, it's a good way to just kind of turn off one of our external senses and bring our awareness inwards. Good. So the next time you find yourself in your warrior 2, pause there in your body, but keep your breath moving in and out. 1 more breath here. And then it's reverse warrior. So right hand reaches up to the sky as you inhale. Stay here as you exhale. 1 more breath here. And then we'll come back to warrior 2. So shoulders come over hips. We'll find triangle. So right leg straightens. Take an inhale and then lower right hand down as you exhale. 2 deep breaths, breathing into the left side body here. Good, last breath. And then reverse warrior again. So bend your right knee, reach the right hand up to the sky as you inhale. Windmill the hands to the mat. As you exhale, and again, that time for yourself. And you might want to stretch, you might want to rest, you might want to strengthen. And I recommend just kind of closing your eyes and feeling, right? What does your body need? Not necessarily what the mind says you should or should not do, but what does your body need here? Maybe 1 more breath. I think actually before that, I'm going to practice that door. You guys warm?
Yes.
Yes. Practice it. All right, so from your downward dogs, we want to inhale left foot up to the sky as you breathe in. Bend the knees, stack the hips as you breathe out. Full breath in, full breath out. And then square the hips, straighten the leg as you inhale. Step to the top of the mat as you exhale. Crescent as you breathe in. Ooh. And then warrior two as you breathe out. I don't know what that was. Take a moment to adjust your stance. So left toes face the front of the wall. Yeah, right toes face the side. And then 3 times with the in-breath, the leg straightens, the arms lift. And then exhale, bend the knee, arms come back to shoulder height for your warrior two. 2 more times. An option to close your eyes if you like, or not, but bring your awareness into the body. Feel what happens as you're moving. The next time you find yourself in your warrior two, pause there in body, but keep the breath moving. Good, last breath here, and then it's reverse warrior as you inhale. Stay here as you exhale. 1 more breath, breathing into that left side body. And then we'll come back to warrior two. This time we'll straighten the left leg, breathing in, and then triangle as you breathe out. So left hand lowers, right hand lifts, 2 breaths in. Again, out smoothly, slowly exhale. Last breath here. And then it's reverse warrior as you inhale. So bend the knee, lift the left hand up to the sky, and then windmill the hands to the mat as you exhale. And again, that time for yourself. Right? Maybe close your eyes and just listen to the body. You might need to stretch in some organic way. You might need to flow. Right? Maybe you have to move some energy, so you add in some push-ups or some, tuck-ups or whatever you need here. Maybe another breath or 2. And then we'll meet back in downward dog. Once you're in your downward dog, take a moment to be there. Feel into the hands, feel into the feet, the arms, the legs, the core, the neck, the jaw. And then it's the right foot to the sky as you inhale. Bend the knees, stack the hips as you exhale. From here, we'll take a breath in, and then knee to opposite elbow, just 1 time as you exhale. Open back up to your 3-legged dog as you breathe in, and then step to the top of the mat as you breathe out. Crescent as you inhale. This time we'll stay here with the exhale. We're going to add in some balance. So we're going to move into stork. As you breathe in, you kind of shift the weight, and as you exhale, you lift the back knee up, coming into stork. And you're welcome to stay here and just work balance. It's just tricky enough. If you want to, you can add in figure 4, crossing the ankle over the knee. You'll bend into the standing leg as you bring your hands to your heart. Try to breathe slowly wherever you are. Slowly exhale. It's the way to calm the body and the mind. Good. Last breath. And then we'll all meet in a stork. It's an inhale here. Step back to your crescent as you exhale. Good. From here, we'll breathe in. Bring your left hand down to the ground as you exhale. Open that right arm, right shoulder up towards the sky. Good, nice breath here. And then we'll come into a bit of no, we'll move on. Go ahead, bring your hand down. And several breaths here. Do whatever you want to. Right, I was going to add on, but we'll get to that. Right, so just a few moments. You can again move, be still. Right, but again, recommend just closing your eyes. Allow the body to guide you. Right, steady the breath wherever you are. The exhales, as we slow the exhalations down, it's a way to kind of tap into the nervous system, tells the body, the mind, everything to chill, to calm. Right, so maybe 1 more breath, and then we'll meet in a downward dog. Just taking, again, once you're there, take a moment to be there. Feel your hands, your feet, your arms, your legs, feel your core. And then it's the left foot to the sky as you inhale. Bend the knees, stack the hips as you exhale. Take a breath in here, and then knee to opposite elbow as you exhale, big move. And then 3-legged dog as you breathe in. Step to the top of the mat as you breathe out. Crescent with your inhale, and then steadying here as you exhale. This is where we'll move into stork, so it's an in-breath to kind of shift the weight. And then move with the exhale. Again, you're welcome to stay here. Or figure 4, crossing ankle over the knee, bending into the standing leg, bringing hands to heart. Try to steady the breath wherever you are. And then we'll slowly rise up to stork. Take an inhale, and then back to crescent as you exhale. So those toes step to the back of the mat. From here, breathe in. It's your right hand down to the mat as you breathe out. Left hand, left shoulder opens up to the sky. Then keep breathing. Last breath in, and you can bring both hands down as you breathe out. And again, that time for yourself. And it can be organic movement, stillness. But again, recommend just close the eyes, allow your body to kind of guide you. grounded in your hands, active in your arms, kind of lifting the hips up away from the shoulders. And it's the right foot to the sky as you inhale. Bend the knees, stack the hips as you exhale. Last breath here. And then this time we'll square the hips, straighten the leg as you breathe in. Knee to the same elbow as you breathe out. We'll do that one more time. As you inhale, reach the foot back up to the sky. You might even take the knee towards the tricep or the shoulder, so really lift it up high as you exhale forward. And then inhale the foot back to the sky. We'll come into half pigeon. With the exhale, bringing your knee down to the mat by your right wrist. Yeah, foot will work over towards the left wrist. Back knee lowers, and then kind of scoot the hips down. Let's do an upright, well, you don't have to, but maybe you can do an upright pigeon first. This opens up into the front of the left hip, all the way up. And then whenever you like, you can fold forward by bringing your elbows down. Maybe this will open up into the right side of the body more. So elbows might come to the ground. Maybe you grab a block, rest your forehead on the block, or your hands, or the ground. But try to relax into your neck, your shoulders, your jaw, your hands. And then come back to breathing. Likely you're contracted and you're holding the breath. So you practice relaxing, releasing the tension, and then slowing the breath. Make your inhales full, make your exhales, especially this part of our practice, make your exhales extra long, like extra, extra, extra long. And this tells the body to chill, to relax, to calm. So, last breath here. And then we'll take a good 5 or so breaths before we move. And you can come out of this, but before we switch sides, we'll take a little bit more time than what we have into the rest of the class. So you're welcome to stay as you are. You might come out and find some sort of movement. You might add on coming into your mermaid. You might, again, maybe there's your headstands, right? Maybe not enough time with the 5 breaths, but this in other classes, right, that would be another thing you could work on your headstands at this time. So your practice, your time for yourself. Breath or 2 more, and then after that we'll come back into downward dog. And once you're there, take a moment to really be there. Often our attention is not here, so pull it into the body, feel into the hands, see if you can spread your attention evenly throughout your whole body and feel it all together. It's a good brain exercise. And then it's the left foot to the sky as you inhale, bend the knees, stack the hips as you exhale. Last breath here, in and out. And then it's 3-legged dog as you inhale. The knee to the same elbow or tricep or shoulder as you exhale. And then one more time like that. Breathe in, reach it up to the sky. Exhale, knee to that left side as high up. Yeah. And then inhale, reach the foot to the sky. Half pigeon as you exhale. Bring your knee down by your left wrist. Foot works towards the right wrist. Back knee lowers. Scoot the knee back. And maybe you work upright first, getting into the front of the right side of the body. You don't have to, but if we sit or drive a lot, this is more necessary. So whenever you're ready, you can fold forward and elbows may come down to the ground, maybe hands to the arms or the ground. Try to relax your neck, relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. Maybe you're holding tension in your chest or your belly or your back or your glutes, or maybe the right leg is tense and it doesn't need to be. We just kind of scan, and then we breathe. We breathe in deeply, we breathe out extra slowly. And as we slow the exhalations down, we tap into the nervous system, and it's like a prayer. We tell the body to chill, and then it helps everything go back to balance. So maybe another breath or 2 here, and then whenever you're ready, that's the time for yourself. You might want to stay longer, you might want to come out and move, or stretch in a different way. Yeah, but I really recommend having eyes closed and just allowing your body to guide you. Let's do Baddha Konasana, bringing the soles of the feet together. Hands out quad. You want to breathe in, kind of lift and lengthen up, and as you exhale, fold forward. Think about pulling the belly kind of through the thighs, and once you can't go anymore, relax to the upper back, neck, shoulders, face, jaw, and then breathe in, and then those extra long breaths out. Slow the exhalation down. Make it as slow as you can, and then breathe in fully. Exhale extra long. And last breath here. And then as you inhale, you can lift your head back up, and again, just a breath or two for yourself. You might just want stillness. You might want to, wiggle it out, stretch it out, twist, whatever you need. And I always allow this time in between the poses, which is really powerful space. But in a moment, we're going to do some lateral stretches in a seated posture, so you can just sit grounded, or you might sit up on a block. I'm going to have a block here, but your choice. We're going to do some lateral stretches with a little bit of rotation here to get into the side body. So begin just by taking your right hand off to the side. And as you inhale, reach the left hand up and over. And that right hand can adjust, whatever feels good. And then from here, we'll stay over, but kind of rotate the heart up towards the sky as you breathe in. And then exhale, rotate your heart, your shoulder down, and maybe even round out like the cat, so you kind of hollow out through the belly. And as you inhale, we'll rotate the heart up, maybe even arch a bit. And then exhale, round as you kind of roll down. So we're working the left side of the body. Inhale, you might feel it more into the front of the left side. And then as you exhale, it rolls around maybe more to the back of that left side. Do last one like this, inhaling and exhaling. And then we can just come back to center. And just take a moment there in the center. You can again find stillness, maybe movement, but feel the sensation to that left side body throughout the whole body. Good. And then you can take the left hand off to the side. We'll inhale the right hand up, and then exhale as you lean over. And that left hand can adjust, but as you breathe in, open right shoulder towards the ceiling, and then exhale, rotate it down. And again, maybe hollow the belly, hollow the chest. Again, breathe in as you open, and then exhale as you round. Two more on your own, and maybe you close your eyes. Again, just do, kind of make little adjustments so that it kind of feels good. Last breath, inhale as you open, and then exhale as you kind of tuck and round off. Good, and then come back to center, and take a moment for yourself. Maybe movement, stillness, but awareness within. Good, and then we're going to do just 3 rounds of our regular cat-cow breath. So hands to your kneecaps. As you breathe in, pull the heart forward, elbows back, and lift your chin. And then as you exhale, tuck your chin, tilt your pelvis, and kind of press your heart back. And then inhale, again, we pull the heart forward, elbows back, lift the chin. And then exhale, the back of the heart presses away, hollow belly, hollow throat. One more time, inhale. And nice long exhale, get all the breath out. And then come into a neutral spine as you inhale, and then stillness here as you exhale. Feel the momentum, the energy within the body, allowing it to settle here. Good. We'll make our way to our backs. Your back. Let's bring knees into chest, hands to your kneecaps, and just a little bit of movement so that you massage around your lower back and your sacrum. You might circle the knees, you might rock side to side. I like to circle one knee out and then the other knee out. This is really, really good for the body. If you're comfortable, close your eyes. I want you to bring more awareness inwards. Good, and then when you're ready, you can come back to center. And we're going to come into a Supta Baddha Konasana. So the toes lower down, you can bring the soles of the feet together and then open the knees out. And then you can do whatever you want with your arms, to the body, to the sides. Maybe you take them overhead or out to the sides just to get into chest and shoulders a bit. But try to do what feels good. Make any adjustments that can allow you to relax a little bit more. And you close the eyes, come in and feel the jaw, relax into your neck, your throat space, your shoulders, your chest, your belly, your back, your hips, your toes. And then breathe. And as you inhale, feel what happens as you inhale. As you exhale, just feel what happens as you exhale, and see if you can release a little bit more contraction or tension or just some density from the body. And when we breathe in again, we breathe in oxygen as well as prana or chi, this life force energy coming in. And as you exhale, you just kind of settle in, empty the body completely. Last breath here. And then time for yourself. And you can come out, take movement, find stillness, counter stretch if you want, but just be very aware of what you feel without really analyzing what you feel, just feeling it. And then knees will come into chest again, hands to your kneecaps. And just a little bit of movement. You might make the movement large or small, and you might rock side to side. You might pull the knees in closer to you to get higher up on your back, or farther away to get lower down towards the glutes or the hips. Good, and then we'll come back to center, and we're going to do some twists. So knees come into your chest, arms out to your sides at a T. And we'll move with the breath a few times. So it's an inhale to begin, and then knees to your left as you exhale. Option to turn your chin to your right if you like. Then come back through center again as you breathe in. Take your knees to your right as you breathe out. You can turn your chin to the left if you want. Right? And then we'll repeat that. Center with the inhale. Knees to the left as you exhale. Back through center, breathe in. Good, and continue on your own. And I recommend closing your eyes if you're comfortable. Just notice what you can feel as you're moving through these postures. And notice if you're still holding contraction in the jaw or the face. Maybe you can relax your feet as you move. Definitely need to contract in some areas to move, but there's a lot of other areas that are just wasting energy. So maybe one more round. And then we're going to come into a twist on the left. So you're welcome to just allow the knees to fall to the left and stay there, or you might prefer a different leg variation. You're welcome to take that as well. And you might take your left hand to your legs just to kind of help and stabilize. But do relax your feet, your legs. Relax your shoulder, your arm, your hands, your jaw, your core. And it's difficult, but really try to breathe in deep here. And feel your body expand and stretch. As you exhale, again, exhales should be really long, right? Definitely at least as long as your inhales, maybe even twice as long as your inhales. So maybe another round or two of breath. And whenever you're ready, you can come back into center. And just take a moment there in the center. Notice again the energy shifting and moving about within the body. And then we'll switch sides when you're ready. So maybe begin with an inhale and then knees to your right as you exhale. And you can take a different leg variation if you like. You're welcome to take the right hand to the leg or whatever feels best, but maybe the chin can turn either direction or just completely up towards the sky. But try to relax jaw and forehead. Maybe you close your eyes. Just scan, move your awareness throughout the body. See where there's contraction that is unnecessary. Right, your in-breath will help you discover that. As you inhale deep and full, you'll feel new areas stretch. Right, as you exhale, maybe you can soften into that space, releasing whatever is there. And whenever you're ready, you can come back into center. Again, a moment here, just to kind of explore the space, feel what happens. And then knees to chest, hands to your kneecaps. We're going to do some apanasana, so you'll have one hand on each knee, fingertips face your toes. And as you inhale, you'll just straighten your arms, knees move away from you. And then exhale, bend your elbows, bring the knees into your chest. So really gentle movement. As you breathe in, the knees move away. And then as you breathe out, extra slowly, the knees come back. And I recommend just closing your eyes, feel into the body, make sure your jaw's relaxed, your feet are relaxed. Maybe your legs can relax a bit more. Feel what happens in hips and ankles and knees and wrists and elbows and shoulders. Good, and then whenever you're ready, you can rest your hands and feet down. And again, just a moment there. And just feel again the kind of momentum, the energy kind of shift and move about here. And then we have time for an inversion of your choice. And I'll give you a bunch of options. You can do whatever you prefer. One option is the supported bridge pose where you grab your block, take the block underneath your sacrum, arms just rest to the sides. And another option is a happy baby pose where you bring your knees out towards your armpits, feet up towards the sky. And another option is just a dead bugs pose. You can do a shoulder stand, lifting the hips. You can do plow. You can do all kinds of, I can do a headstand if you want, but we can work after class. Stay nice and chill for your shavasana. Right, so lots of options. You might want even a different twist or a different hamstring stretch. So in just the last few moments before Shavasana, you can choose to do as you wish. Lots of times an inversion is nice just to kind of, again, calm the body, but not necessary if that's not what you're feeling. So maybe another 4 or 5 breaths to do whatever you would like. And then after that, we'll settle into our Shavasana. I'm going to go close that door because it might get a little bit chilly. But you guys take your final preparations and then you'll begin to make your way into Shavasana. I'll give Shavasana cues for those. You guys are pretty familiar, but I'll just give Shavasana cues as a reminder so that you know where to go when you're ready. Shavasana cues are to have your legs extended out along your mat, a little wider than hip distance. Toes roll outwards, arms come to the sides, a little external rotation in the arms, so maybe you tuck your shoulder blades underneath the body a bit. Right from here, we close our eyes and we relax completely, which takes consciousness because we unconsciously tense up and hold this contraction within our body. So maybe you just scan your body, start at the top or the bottom and work your way through. Relax into all the different spaces, into your face, your neck, your chest, your back, right, the hips, the legs, the feet, the toes, the hands. Right, so physically relax, and even energetically, we just allow any tension throughout the body to just settle. We allow the breath to find its own rhythm here. We no longer control the breath. We did our work throughout the practice to prepare for this, and now we just go for effortlessness. Right, this is in body and in mind. And the mind will want to keep working. This is normal, but it's very unhealthy for most of us. Maybe our minds are kind of overpowered. So our practice is to just, anytime you find yourself thinking or your attention in the future or in the past or outside of body, consciously just choose to bring your attention back into the body. Notice what you can notice. Maybe you can feel your heartbeat, or maybe there's tingling sensations in your hands or in your core, or maybe there's a pulse or a vibration. Maybe who knows? And notice what you can notice. And as often as you wander away, come back. And come back into just being here, resting physically, mentally, emotionally, on all of it. beginning to deepen your breath, using your breath to gently reawaken your body. And notice how calm and relaxed the body and mind will feel. Allow some movement to come back into your fingers and your toes. And stretch into your hands, your feet, your arms, your legs. You take your time, but when you're ready, you can bend your knees and make your way to lie on either side. And taking a moment, bring your awareness back into your body. Notice how you feel. Know that this practice is really healthy. And to stop the external momentum of the mind and to bring your attention back into body. Check in with self. And notice if you're holding any contraction within the body. See if you can release it. And then breath is key. As you slow the exhalation down, it's a good way to speak to the nervous system, to speak to the body and tell it to chill, to calm, to relax. This is a way that we can affect the way we feel in our bodies and in our lives. Whenever you're ready, you can come back up to seated. Bringing your hands together at your heart. Taking one more breath here. And thank each of you for your practices. Namaste.
Thank you.
Thanks guys for showing up and playing. Yeah, let's do headstands. Did this work?
Yay.